Hello again, folks. Matt with Eddie's Guitars coming to you as always from St. Louis, Missouri. I've got a really gorgeous little creation to share with you folks today. This is another that comes from our friends out at Ryan Guitars out in California. This is another Abbey Grand Parlor with some absolutely exquisite woods. And I think between the build style and the wood choices on this guitar, really creates a sound much larger than the physical makeup of the guitar itself. Really satisfying to play such a comfortable guitar, get such a rich, big sound out of it. Again, some really wonderful woods used in this. The Abbey Grand Parlor is a 12 fret guitar. This particular example does not have the cutaway, so it's kind of a straight up 12 fret. This is a 14-inch lower bout, so a rather comfortable size. Of course, you can see right here the beautiful Ryan forearm bevel here done in ebony. And carved right into that bevel are the acoustic flutes. Beautifully done. Kind of acts as a sound port to project sound up to the player while it's being played, which is a really nice design, both aesthetically and certainly functionally as well. Very, very nice design there. You can see the top that they started with is a beautiful, very tight grained and very blonde German spruce top. I absolutely adore the European spruce tops that Ryan uses, and this is a fine example right here. Just a beautiful and consistent straight top. Very nice. The body, the neck, and the headstock are all bound in a jet black ebony binding. And this guitar has kind of the full inlay package, meaning it's got the blue power shell on the top, the side panels, as well as around the perimeter of the back of the guitar as well. So really a great amount of inlay work. Very tastefully done, though. Certainly not too loud. Back and sides of this guitar are just an incredible set of what is referred to as pale moon ebony. You can see just a ridiculous amount of spider webbing and figuring in this back set. And of course, the incredible contrast in colors, the lights to the absolute blacks in this back set. Very, very dramatic in appearance. I'll tell you, its tone is something else. I was first turned on to this wood maybe a year, maybe a couple of years ago, and didn't really have any hands-on experience with it because, frankly, a lot of the builders we deal with didn't have any type of reliable access to it. So when I heard that Ryan got their hands on a few sets of this, we jumped at the opportunity to make a beautiful little guitar with it. I am knocked out by the sound of this wood, especially paired with this German spruce top. Gives it a great balance and a lot of dynamic to its voice as well. All the way up on the headstock, you can see a jet black ebony veneer. And that is a beautiful, what is called an arts and crafts rose inlay right in the center of the headstock. Of course, all the way up top, you can see the PowerShell R Ryan logo. That whole headstock is also bordered in that blue PowerShell. That border actually continues onto the fingerboard and around the end of the fingerboard as well. So very well coordinated. You can see the fingerboard inlay itself is the diamante inlay pattern there. Goes all the way up the fingerboard. Actually, a continuation of that theme on the wings of the bridge here. Very, very cool. And if you look all the way on the bottom wedge of the guitar, there's a continuation of that diamante pattern as well. So just a ridiculously well coordinated inlay package here on this guitar. Get a little bit of those elements on several areas of the guitar. Really all ties in very nicely together, including the rosette here as well. So really neat design. Of course, there's all kinds of beautiful work done under the hood of every single Ryan guitar between their EO laser relieved braces, their honeycomb bridge plate. All makes for a structurally strong guitar, but very light. So it really makes for a responsive and a dynamic instrument, even in a small size like this. I'll tell you, the volume of this guitar, and again, just the fullness and richness of its sound, is pretty darn incredible, and we will gladly take a listen to that now.